I think because we're probably looking at two ends of a spectrum, we're looking at probably SME manufacturers who will probably take a shell scheme, they'll probably take a load of display units, they'll clutter up the stand with a whole load of stuff, won't necessarily have a strong proposition because they're typically doing loads of things for loads of different customers. And if you want a valve or a screw or a widget, we can do it in any number of sizes, in any color, and da 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 da. So you've got on the one hand those smaller SMEs that are doing that kitchen sink job of throwing it all out without too much structure to what they're doing. Conversely, at the larger end in manufacturing and engineering, where you have the much bigger companies, they, if anything, can be sometimes too vague in the sense of, you might find that they're positioning themselves as total efficient, streamlined industrial solutions, but it doesn't really mean anything to anyone. So they go the other way. So you either have companies that are either too vague and not clear about what they're doing and what they're offering, or companies that are just throwing everything. So I think the common sort of factor there is that there isn't often a singular proposition to what they're doing at a show. And ultimately that comes down to kind of branding and positioning and having a bit of thinking about, if we were going to put 4 or 5 words up on a panel or on a 10-meter wall, what would they be, so that if anybody could see that from 30 or 40 feet through a throng of people, they would get it, and then they know whether they want to come over and have a conversation about that or not. So a lot of companies don't quite get that right.